Hey guys, so today we have something special for you. We have some footage. Stay to the end. It's actually a very interesting story. It happened at 2:30 in the morning. Um, watch the footage. Here it is. Dame that gasolina. Dame that gasolina.
George, stop gas. We didn't need no gas on that fire.
Oh, hit it.
All right, so last night about 2:30 in the morning, I had to wake George up and I'm screaming. I'm like, oh my God, the outside is on fire. I said, the car is going to catch on fire because I could see it through the camera. I opened the door and I shook George and I told him to get up and I'm
Should have it on
screaming.
video, right?
Yeah, it's the footage we just showed here a minute ago. And so what happened? What was the start of the fire?
Okay. Well, anyway, it was like what 2:30 in the morning. No, really, I think it was actually 3.
About by the time we came in, it was probably about 3. We was out there
Yeah,
for a
well,
minute.
anyway, there's guys being loud, not yelling, screaming. Now, here's the thing: here in the Philippines, when there's a fire, they cry out "apoy, apoy," which means fire. I mean,
Well, it started with Willie. That's what woke
but
me up
they didn't
first.
they didn't yell that. They were just talking really loud, and they weren't even screaming. They were just talking really loud.
Right. So what happened is that's what woke me up. Thank
Yeah,
God for
and then he
Willie.
yelled at me. He says, "George, wake up!"
And then by the time we got out there,
So
that's
when
when
I
they
walk
said
out,
that to him. So thank you for Willie.
so I checked and I said, "There's fire." I said, "Don't worry, it'll burn out." Which technically, honestly, it probably would have, but there's always a probability that it could go off. Well, here's the thing: it was colder than normal last night. It was.
Well, it was cool when I went outside. You'll see that I was in that footage.
And a homeless woman, what she did was she started a bonfire. But again, I'm not downing her or anything for her building a bonfire, but she didn't know what she was doing, if that makes any sense. She started a bonfire without taking into consideration what's the surrounding areas.
Right.
Right where she started the bonfire, not only is a bunch of dried leaves, there's dried leaves leading up to dried up banana trees.
And the banana tree got burnt.
Yes, the banana trees started catching on fire. And then right by the banana trees, there's also a wooden table, which got scorched.
All right. So you can actually see where the tree got knocked down. Speaking of which, I'm going to grab those bananas. There's no reason in wasting that. But yeah, there it is. So the fire, she was burning paper here. It looks like she was pushing the tree down too. But yeah, so it ended up burning the table, and you could see where the wall was burnt all the way over. My hands are all sticky.
Yes,
They might.
no.
I thought they turn once they're picked. Okay. There's.
Yeah. So, in the band, she started going on fire. Now, in the end, if left unchecked, it would have caught there's a Nissan Caliber pickup truck.
Mm-hmm.
That would have caught on fire, and then if
It
that
would've
caught
got-
on fire, then you have a real fire.
Right.
So I ran out and grabbed the water hose and ran the hose across the street and killed killed the fire essentially.
Yeah, as you guys can see in the footage.
That's what happened, basically.
But it was a homeless woman.
It was a homeless woman trying to get warm.
Probably in 70s, 70, maybe 80-year-old. Before we got a chance, we've seen her out in front of the house, like she'd sit down on the bricks out there. But I mean, if she'd have been around enough or long enough, she took off pretty quick after that. We think she was hiding over there because the fire had been scorching for a little minute, and then all of a sudden she came out. We think she rushed to the corner of the lot.
Right, and like I said, it's not. She just didn't take into consideration. I mean, you just don't start a fire.
Yeah, so I think she's got she might have some dementia.
May have some issues there. Yes.
There's constant things every day that I forget now in my 50s. I'm sure it's
because I could see
probably
how
scared.
the fire went off. Like it starts.
What did the guys say to her outside?
Oh no, they didn't say anything to her.
I thought you said they said
no,
something.
No, they didn't say nothing to her. They said, not my words and not their exact words, but I'm translating. This is the idiot who started the fire.
Oh, okay, a reference to her. Sorry. Yeah.
Right. They didn't talk to her. No, because it's kind of pointless. I mean, I'm pretty sure she knew what she did.
Yeah.
And I can't blame her. But like I said, she should have been more responsible.
So, kind of like the moral of the story is I'm glad for Willie, because every time there's been someone out there dinging around or something's happened, he does bark and let us know he's a good dog.
Willie has a good range. It's not just.
Yeah, he can.
He can go far away both ways.
Right. So he kind of saved our butt from the fire, literally. So.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell, guys. Thank you. Bye.
Now I got bit a few times. There's another one here somewhere. So.
At least you can get bit by a banana spider.
It's a possibility. Got me good. Little teeny tiny ones, babe. This is ridiculous.
What happened to you?
The ants. Got me good.
What'd you do? Make out with the ants?
No. What are you looking at, BB? That wasn't very nice. Huh? What do you say? Huh? You ever been bit by an ant? You know, there was one time when I was with Abraham Lincoln crossing the Pontiac and the Delaware in a Mercedes-Benz, and I got bit by a bunch of ants because I had a bunch of cheese in my pocket and I had snacks, and then they said, "Oh, now you're listening, are you? You weasel."
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them